Hello, my name is Andrew White, and today I'm going to be talking about music and its effects on the mind. So, music has always been largely regarded as the universal language, and I believe that. It speaks to your emotions. You can always find this by, you listen to music that you don't understand lyrically. It's foreign language, and you still feel the emotion behind it. You feel the love, you feel the anger, whatever that emotion be. But what does it do to the mind? What does music do to your mind? Okay, first, rock music. And there's a lot of bands in this, there's Led Zeppelin, there's The Who, there's the Beatles, the Eagles, any band that starts with the. Laugh at my own jokes sometimes. Now, the studies in this have shown that rock music and just music in general intensifies emotions. For example, if you are angry, you have a lot of darker emotions, it intensifies those. However, on the opposite end of that spectrum, if you are more positive, more go-lucky, happy, it'll intensify those. For example, in a study shown by Professor Christian, who's the writer of It's Not Just Rock and Roll, has found that rock and roll intensifies anger in a lot of people who are very stressed out. There's also a benefit to rock music, music in general, so shown by the studies by Dr. Minor from Stanford, who found that rock music and just music in general has led to acute focus. This is why sometimes people can go to a rock concert and you can actually talk to your friend, your buddy right next to you, and you're like, this is awesome. You can actually focus, with all this music. And I can personally attest to this. Like, there's times where I am working late at night, as per usual as a high school student, and I'll put on something like Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Beautiful song, awesome rock music. And I can sit there and just, go through my work, and it really helps me. Also, there's metal. Now, there's such bands like the Big Four right there. There's Slipknot, Iron Maiden, awesome bands. Now, a lot of people think, who listen to these bands? Degenerates, right? They think people who tend to mess around with people, these angry people listen to this music. But a study at the University of Queensland, Australia, has found, by Dr. Dingle, I apologize, has found that people who are generally angry, these test subjects who are like 34 people, they found that those people, they come in, usually, agitated, they listen to this music and they're very calm. They're angry at the world, and this music is an outlet. People are screaming for them, it helps them out. And I can attest to that. There's times that I'm very stressed out and I'm angry for whatever reason, various reasons. And I can listen to metal music and it helps me calm down, it's awesome. It's really a cathartic experience. Now, very calm music, jazz. Now, an interesting thing about jazz is a study by the UK Journal of Advanced Nursing. They found that these nurses, they have patients, there's a lot of patients with chronic pain, and they actually listen to jazz music and it lessens the effects of the pain. They are hurting and then they listen to this music and they don't feel that pain as much anymore. And it's quite interesting that this music can actually do that to people. It can relieve your pain, it's a lot of these symptoms, and they actually recover quicker. Also, a personal observation as far as jazz music goes is the luxurious atmosphere it creates. Now, many of you, I assume, would go to like these formal events, these nice places, you dress up like we are, the seniors here today are. And you notice that they always play something like classical or jazz music because it creates in our mind this feeling of luxury and of niceness, there's something very nice. Okay, so some may wonder, why am I talking about music? Now, a lot of people listen to music, everybody does in general, whatever it is. But what is it, how is it affecting me? Like, why is this so important to me? And that's because I'm a drummer, I create music. I've been playing drums for about 6 years, and it's been amazing, honestly. There's times where I'm stressed out. Some people listen to music, and I do listen to music, but also if I'm feeling angry or very sad, some people will cry and I do not. I like to play drums. It's a vessel in which my emotions can come out. I'm not feeling angry or sad anymore when I play drums. It helps me, and it's really great and very cathartic. In conclusion, music has impacted us all in the world, and I truly believe that it is the universal language. Thank you very much for listening to me.